Abusia yamamako abasonko so eba POG Media so meso safe na wabaso a obe like na wa subscribe na afin so etima share dwumadi no ama afoforo so nsa atumi aka ensam ekoso my Ghana mo ayen so ya depene say brane no yebem yebedwafo ehunu de eko ene de eba na de ensam ena ekoso political highway ni so eye election messiah Captain Smart ana chese wababe betray anasa wababe expose eye J.Mensa na ija washiagu eye EC officials so no enye ejakuma ana chese ebikra ka NPP gurus bia edinbo ba ma chese NPP gurus yikra hu ba bia omfo mutinye den enkonkoshe ni nyina ye another reggae planner EC no episode gu akwam ede reggae eye 7 December abato a ye kwa akoto no na ni nyina ne se sisi EC no planner and as a reggae planner was I discover ne say oye EC district director ewe constituency bia na se bi omo ne wo ka say afiwe abato ayekoto ne pese vote say na oye den o transfer eko ebia NPP mu na so oye ho say usuro onya na chese ya transfer every baby a oye district director no e de ko baby foforo uti anyola kikula yetimi wedi achese Captain Smart ensama wababuragu wono ensam no ano ed na papa enti mencha okra no mepesa bidwafo ba miako yakwakotie de course ni binansa na ebeko no mesho so wonsem kai bia fa share comment section wala ki share ma foforo so nsanka dwumadi bi medamase
and today metetwo ansana no enra na EC district director na one council say no yes by force yen transfer no etipa ya transfer no empenifo wo nyina even MPP for cry wo that constituency na nanoma wo nyina se debi edi basabasa beba all because yes maame no wo ka tell say transfer vote ko ha o se menye me pese me jadi mboni bia o machi na da achi amawu kuro no me ma na mabusuafo be hunu amane enti onye because of that a san say obi fi chief of staff office and our contest wo honti they won pen no mo ye. Now the information is that a crown free chief of staff office say chinchiri tachia ma me yen transfer no minim say chief of staff in adwuma our EC office but as so you will influence war as so you will influence aya juma so when ma make catch look upa ma me koko nkosoro se den obi o wa me hu nanim sesi ya omie na no meba fom obi o so a onya bia na say kojo obeba fom ti wi ase ye wei obia wo de osuro no obia wo de ofere no obia wo de oka asem kire na otie he ye obi wasase so na yere ka asem kire na ontie ba e bia na yere maame ana na yere papa na yere nua kasa kire ne pe obefa obi o wa ni kunu ka asem kire na ontie ba e bia na danfo ana ne sofo na soro pani bi obi a ne ko park so ko bompae na o ka asem kire na otie eti influence e wasase so either good or bad nipa influence nipa eti say sa maami amatam no pa de ne koyeji now nipa na oba foforo wo sa district ni mu sa constituency ni mu no afa na obesua electoral areas ni na ehie wo so J.Mensa wo dua boba wo na say na wo ye wo niam yie yes we are referee and these are some of the things as I said peace count no, I don't even want to mention their name that useless organization I'm sorry I mentioned their name as I said penifo anim de e wo mem ha etena se na wo hwa ade ne yie say as a country yeni kwan yeni suo yeni kanea yeni hospital school nya papa bibia say But we are only interested, say, yeah, and say Solo win it by force. Because Solo Yamin me party ba, Solo Yaminia, Solo Yamadafo, Nana Kwame there, hey, Bunkanisha from SSA Chuko, because Atria Ibeni, no, SSA Weko, because we are Santini, SSA we Lusu, because we no fear. That these things ain't free. How did we get here? How? So because of elections, we are not thinking anymore. Because of elections, people have intentionally refused to think. And but as people, no, it must end and end now. Catch of Vietnam. War movies are show Akroma bebrebe America for war films are between America and Vietnam, Vietnam war, Vietnamese war, Vietnam there, Vietnam soldier for bebrebe. Movies are so Vietnam one day sat down and said that okay. Yet say about in Tokwa Kubi. Because research actually, open Google, you get it. As I told I told I read. Research actually say, enipa ku a omo asase so a omo ye obi osura de kra e fen say. Omo suro ade pa nipa omo the whole world. Oh, omo suro ade pa mema, omo suro ade pa enkofo fi Vietnam. Ento no okutatuo. But when you so okuta kontiba no wadan ne no odwane. Wo de movies na ye na. The answer of so much and say, one person will make nipa. So be nipa de come on no than to take somebody's life. Onye. And that's as is why it's a crime hobby to me kodie all because of so kum solo and also kum Captain Smart. Me say I try me. So I just saw ya by four. But so be a crum in soda. Obi to said or brotherhood or some aqua beam or being who's all the quiet day or the quarter. And Sanyama when you know Vietnam said that no, we will sit down as a nation. They sat down. You see, from 1927, that Vietnam decided that look, we are not interested in anything called war. Yeah, you need so, you need canea, you need factories, you need industries. From 1927, Vietnam, a new development plan no toho. Yes, our plan no at toho. 10 years, no munyo be a meshe. So 1937, now munyo be answer so bomb the abwa, ne Vietnam develop it. It was another 10 years. 1947, and UGCC, they were also planning how they can develop their space. Even though they were part of a certain region, no independence, no Monday. All right? Then, Edu 1954, no, is it 48, 51, 52? 1952, they decided that yes, starts in the grow. Enti, abayne fe nipa 10 waha, no do call Russia, munko medicine. Wakwa abayne kuta umuti sike nyina no wakotua scholarship ne ka monko mu wie school aba moma mo shada kan chom se moma mundi beye 5 years 6 years ho munya experience ni yie no watam nipa we no mo ko America musu munko sua we oduwe mu ko Germany munko sua we oduwe mu ko ha 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 munko sua we oduwe mu so ko munko sua we Vietnam SSR nipa over 100,000 and if you one country nim no more two more pitting across the globe. And don't forget that some came here. Well, and they see the V-Lodge. Vietnam Lodge. If you don't know, I'm telling you. V-Lodge Vietnam for the sea. V means Vietnam. Two of them now pitting here. Then they said, come back home. Mama call France, Momra, March. Mo amoko Germany, mumra May. Mo amoko we, mumra say. Na mu ina amaba. Eno ma Vietnam started one policy V for gold. V for gold. That Vietnam will not stop at anything. Vietnam is going for gold. And now, say ya me no ka say. And paboya shemi if Vietnam ya nyo take. Mamo bia nada. Yesterday I told you, shoes ni bebre wa ya show Akroma. No friend ebinom friend trainers, your friend bi Kamu, your friend bi there. Bisa won e kwakwa so kofa niam no. Me na omo ye Vietnam. And then big designers. Even Louis Vuitton or yem pabwa say e wo Vietnam. Omo wi a na omo de aba begu. Monye. Omo wi a na omo de aba begu. Womo shops akasiem as if say womo and ekoye wo baby womo ye wo France and womo ye wo Germany wo Vietnam. Somebody sat down and said that we got to develop. What are we doing to our
Abusia intin nsɛm no mu bi ene ekokotie na kyese Captain Smart ababe expose eyama mi J.Mensa kyese maame na nkasa de odwene ne ho a onti ase or the plan we ba na ye china na wasa akọ make another plan just about to just when you see nebo on MPP for esi omo bo say about to akọ akotuide omo be wiem de na chese wiem na omo be wiem a chese eye Nkranza district director owo EC district director owo eye Nkranza constituency no eye ade a omo transfer no ni nyina ne say maame no apede a eye EC ne NPP guru si epese maame ne ye on transfer votes ema NPP for no maame ne se ono ontimi nye da adwumadie no anaso ontimi ndi da nipa bonesem no eme yembo ne din bone niti na maame na ketua ne se ye transfer ne free wa chese maame ne nso de nsem bi aba betu dwa na mencha okra be pesa bi dafo sa be me yakọ akotie embra maame ne nso ede ne nsem etu dwa
ourselves. Say Chrome hapa, what do we have? You was on the okay, can I say you was on the absence of violence is not peace. And we got to think as people. But me round the way up now said abaya met me a proper. Now me no radio so no ekwa o met me atima say Vietnam as a nation. Owie enu nyina wie ye no. E dey na Vietnam ye. Vietnam say yen kokun biom, we are not interested in wars. And they declared with that white flag say if you nekoi country Vietnam vivi victory ekubia yeko ye bia si edim kunim o si edim kugu o ye dim kunim. I was like, how you lost to America? Even Vietnam lost to Japan. France moved all the way from Europe to attack Vietnam. Even Czech Republic kura uko Europe ya so mo honye den atentin brains Czech kura ko hoko gwa o mo kakra. You know the German Revolution, what happened to Vietnam, what Germany did to them. Even that, the Second World War, said I bright of Hitler, no. Or Japan, and what did něeČřěť? Now somebody said, I am the leader of this country. Say a felio, say kuno si lusuyo, say kuno si winiyo, kubia ya ni edinkudim. Then they said that kwanya ya fast wa lusu wars ne kura no. Ese eye kwanya ye be faso a edinkunimdie ebebre yen. That is the reason why in that sub-region in Vietnam wono, they were the first to establish the College of War, even though almost woman kokumbium. And then sub-region in Vietnam woman. United Nations Growth Research and the document that say whoop on my was as say all grown 10 times than any other country Vietnam. Vietnam is producing BBRB. Ewa asase so. Oye mpaboa, Vietnam oye ntade, Vietnam oye farms. Sa ukọ ho na omo ye akua na. Kua yo pan ukọ na omo ye kua na. Asase da ho na wars asen no ade ni na no. Omo convert ni na. Now today Vietnam is saying that the next 10 years ahead of them they want to feed Europe. The next 10 years ahead of Vietnam, they're saying that they want to feed Europe. So Vietnam could feed Europe. Not Ghana yet, and to feed West Africa. We are sick. There's something wrong with us. Vietnam, woman so, and woman sassy. Woman yet said, woman yet Japan, dear no. But today, Vietnam are bouncing back. What is happening now? Vietnam say the next 10 years ahead of them. They started this in 2019. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We might come 5 years. So after 5 years, Vietnam say, "Opeso feeding the whole of Europe." And then when we increase our rice population, production, population, when we rice production by 78%. Vietnam emuna woduya Emma, and then Uko Dembebrea, Emona Abana Massasadi, Yefrewe Captain Smart, Yefrewe Gordon Kokutete, Yefrewe Yatiti, Yefrewe Fiatago, Yefrewe mobile phone, San Amobe Bena Bebu Kronimuno, Nikasia, F Vietnam, Ukwa, no Wakoto, Wama Prente, Botona Dugumuno, Ewa China, what they come out more, no more fele near the Abreu, Vietnam. Meanwhile, Asasina Umudia so Emono. One must say, read, check. Vietnam no krenda tie didue aduane. Vietnam kokra dotie black soil.
Then smart.
Kokra dotie. Meanwhile, Besikwa from plains. We can feed the whole of Africa.
He is the best. Captain Smart is
But somebody is not thinking. I am telling our good politicians, please sit down and read. If you can read about any country, read about Vietnam.
He is the best.
Read.
Is the king.
Just read. Today, Vietnam say, we are kola. Now we go school.
Hello.
So we go kind. What is amoeba? Nobody define the kakrakato.
Hello.
Who is the father of Jesus? Joseph. What do you mean? Who is the mother of Jesus? Mary. Who is the leader of the Islamic religion? Muhammad. The person we had say, Aqualano, Shasia, family to Tontroa, to say the young Shasia that Akroma, near friend crafts. Who call schooler? What do you say, baby? Aqualabia over yes, I didn't know. I will from there now, who Sadia, Equisiso University. When your mammy no papa dear bill, when your mind there, from that day, the Obenum, the Obeshe, school Obeco, baby Obeda, we research, we then day, and name out the best idea, Nina, ya buying there. And as we speak, over 20,000 and Kola. Read. I want you to read about Vietnam. Over 20,000 and Kola under 10.
Hello.
And Kola won't be 10 years. Maku, 20,000. And a Vietnam Aquala, Aqua designing the VW na eba for Vietnam Aquala the designing here. Aquala only 10 years. To say the Ghana Aquala no 12 years. Also, the woman drama Toyota or designing Land Cruiser, yes, say Abaya minister, see the Muchina Kasaka, a Ghana Aquala, yeah, but Aquala and then a real way.
ABC, FAM 30, 31, 32, 38.
Sakura no na now Vietnam and Kola, go and see what they are doing. By end year yetia, na neighbor, B na neighbor, B na neighbor, C na neighbor. Na niema kode, da benda na B kwa chimpana, e wo kaso obewu wo rich, enti owoba. Na neighbor, B na neighbor, B na neighbor, C na neighbor. Our politicians are not thinking. This is the time as a nation we need to sit down. We got to sit down. We don't have any reason to fail as a country. We don't have any reason, any cause to fail because at the end of Vietnam aye, Denmark aye, Sweden aye, Belgium we do 10 million. Open Google. Belgium. I was reading about Belgium, and then listen, when I said a country like Belgium we do 10 million. Na Ghana call Belgium so compare 50 million euros.
Le croc dans ya drama ya bien de université de kandi di se.
Ya kwa hin, ya kwa Belgium.
Ni ba ni ade so.
Ya kwa dey, ya kwa pay 50 million.
Abusia enti we ne nsama so our political highway ni such as Captain Smart the election messiah te so ono na anga so din ka kadada se isi no eyade a ordinary to na ehwe isi no na onim isi eye J.Mensa onim ne ho nsem echen obi a na ma isi no enye na adwen se abatowi oba bewiem na nye saade a disaster kese ene besi wo microncron Ghana mu ezan se abato ye nyanto nso obi anim se Bawumia anase NPP amayoku no edi nkugu enso maami pese of force wa chenchena nchi so bewia abanim ama the new patriotic party eno so na Captain Smart say enye adwuma te se plan bia eye electoral commissioner or the beba anase or secret meeting bia on be have some the be rege eye 7 December abato no na Captain Smart the election messiah waba be exposure ma this time around waba be exposure mo big time ewo some district directors are more transfer okaso onye omo apede mo na omo transfer ebu okra na yi omo di achese ogine electoral commissioner ne eye NPP amayoku no a onte omo ase enti abushama meda wasese mo JP ne mi ekuti eye ensema ekoso ewo political highway ni so aha eye POG Media meda wase